Hey folks, Dr. Starr, Silver Spring Medical Center. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to take 5 minutes or less and give you a little audio clip. A common question we get asked all the time is, what is a good, easy, healthy meal that I can make in less than 5 minutes? Well, the truth of the matter is eating healthy does not have to take a long time. You do not need a gourmet chef unless you are Oprah Winfrey, which would be great if we could all afford it and have one 24 hours 7, but it's just not really practical. So the push is always the healthiest foods on the planet, everyone knows, is not in the freezer section, the prepared food section, or even at restaurants. Those are treats. Those are yummy things that we occasionally should treat ourselves to, but not on a regular ongoing basis. So whole foods are obviously the best. They're the highest nutrition, they're highest in vitamins, minerals, water, fiber, phytonutrients, and about 150 other important items that we need in our food that we don't get from processed foods. Now, most people will agree quickly that processed foods are obviously not good, but they're thinking of the junk food. Well, even foods that seem to be really healthy are still processed. Okay, anything that comes in a box or a can has been processed. Okay, unless it grows from the ground or grows off the tree, or you can see it and find it in a field or dig it up from the ground, it has been processed. It has been refined in some fashion, okay? And usually it involves putting in a lot of extra fat or putting in a lot of extra salt or sugar or additives, preservatives. So really anything other than a whole food plant-based diet is going to be processed. So on one side, people kind of cringe and say, well, I don't want to become a vegetarian. I don't want to become a vegan. Well, the truth of the matter is the closer you can get to that, and it's not my opinion, it's not the opinions of the doctors in our office, it is hard, cold medical facts. That is what is supported in the literature. That is what is hands down the healthiest way. So do you have to become 100% a vegetarian or vegan? No, you don't. But the closer you get towards filling your basket and your menu with whole foods, the better off you'll be. So a very good meal to make is many times the best thing I would say in the mornings when you start out your day is start something very simple like a fruit smoothie or even a fruit vegetable smoothie. Without getting into the details of what kinds or whatever, but it should be satiating, should be filling. So you should know that you're getting enough calories. Once you're past our program and you're eating healthfully in regular calorie amounts, it might be somewhere between 1,500 and 2,000 or more calories per day, depending on how big you are, depending on how active you are. But let's just call it, let's just call 2,000 calories in the day. And so you want to shoot for around 700 calories for a meal, okay? 700 times 3 is 2,000 or 2,100 calories. So a 700 calorie meal is going to be enough. I don't care what it's made up of. If it's berries, it's going to be a lot bigger because they're low in calorie. But if it's bananas, it might be 100 calories per banana. So yes, take 7 bananas and put it into a smoothie. I mean, people look at me like I have 3 eyes when I say I make a smoothie out of 7 or 8 bananas. And they go, that's too many bananas. No, it's not. It's 700 or 800 calories. It is a banana smoothie. It is no different to me than going down to Baskin Robbins and getting a milkshake. It is creamy and sugary and yummy and good and refreshing. More importantly, it's satiating and it's healthy and it's filling and it gives my body everything it needs. That's what you want to shoot for. So an easy meal is 5 minutes or less. Take ripe, fresh fruits. Okay, you can use frozen also. Costco's got some great organic frozen fruits. Put it all into a good blender. The best blender I recommend is Vitamix. Yes, it's pricey. They start at about $300, $350, maybe at Costco you can get it a little bit cheaper, but they're worth it. I've had mine for 3 years now. I use it literally every day, no joke. What's the other kind? Not Vitamix. Blendtec is okay. It's a step down, not bad. Your average run-of-the-mill blenders are fine to use now. Until you really make momentum, use them. I used mine until I killed it, and then I upgraded to a Vitamix, and I treated myself. But that was after a while that I had already made this a good lifestyle change. So take enough fruits. It might be 4 apples plus a couple of bananas. It might be, whatever fruit really tempts you. Put it into the blender. Add a little bit of ice. Fill half of it with water. Blend. That's it. You don't need milk. You don't need yogurt. You don't need sugar. You don't need anything else. Just the fruit and the water is all you need. All the important ingredients, including the taste and the sweetness, is in there. That's what you need. Get a good container, go to Target, fill it up, fill up 750 or 1,000 milliliters, That's a meal, folks. Do that in the morning. Do that every morning, and I guarantee you'll start to see changes in the results. Okay? Try that little change. You'll see where you go. Have a great day. Thanks for listening.